Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video I'm actually going to be teaching you guys how to make a combat system. The combat system that I'm making in this video is going to be extremely simple, just a right hook and a left hook. However, with what I'll be showing you today, you guys can actually implement as many moves as you want. It's just for simplicity, I'm going to keep it right hook and left hook. I'm not going to cover the damage part of the combat system, that's just next video, but so yeah, just stay tuned. I'm going to try to keep this video as short and simple as possible. And okay, so let's dive straight into it. The first thing I want to do is bring a blog avatar so I can start working on the animation. The first animation I'll be working on is a right hook, but I'll keep it like really simple. So it's just wind up followed by another wind up followed by a hit. Okay, now you guys can make this obviously as sophisticated as you want. I'm just keeping it simple, to make it quick. So okay, that's the right hook. As you can see, I'm going to set the animation priority to action, publish to Roblox, and copy the ID. Just like last video, I go in here, RBX anim saves, put a animation, and I'm going to rename this to R hook and paste the animation ID. Okay, that's the right hook. Now let's create new. Same thing for the left hook, wind up followed by another wind up followed by the hit. So there you go. And let's see. Okay, that's the left hook. Real simple, very ugly, doesn't matter. Set the animation priority to action, publish to Roblox, and copy the ID. Again, go here, add a animation, rename it L hook, and paste the ID. So now we have both our animations, everything is good. Let's start working on the script. So the first script we want to do is going to be inside the screen GUI, inside started GUI. It's a local script, and what we want is to get the user input service. So game get service user input service. The script is going to detect whenever the player clicks the screen. So uis.input began connect function, and we get the input argument. Now if input.user input type is equal to enumerate user input type dot mouse button 1, then we want to print clicked. This is just to check if it works. So we go here, view output, and see, every time we click we can see that it's printing clicked. So that's good. Now we can actually work on the animation, the animation here, but since it's a local script, it's only the player that's going to see it. The other players won't see the animations being loaded. We don't want that. We want everyone to see it. So what we need to do is link this local script to an actual script that we're going to be putting in server script service. And to link both of these things, we need a remote event inside replicated storage. I'm going to rename the remote event to combat, and in here I'm going to define it. So local EV is game get service replicated storage wait for child combat. Now instead of print.clicked, we just do EV colon fire server, and we want to pass an argument. The argument that I'm going to pass is the player, so it's just game.players.local player. You go here and you want to pass the player argument. There you go. So now every time the player is clicking the screen, this event is being fired and it's sending the player argument. So now let's work on the animation logic. First thing we need to do is define the animation. So local right hook is game get service server storage wait for child RBX anim saves wait for child right hook, R hook. Same thing for the left hook. It's just here you change R to left hook storage RBX anim saves L hook. There you go. So now we've defined both of our animations. Now we want to define the event, so just copy it from here. Local event is the combat event. Now event.onServer event connect function, and we grab the player argument. Now what we want to do is we want it to change between right hook, left hook, right hook, left hook. So what we can do is just implement a counter variable, and every time this is fired, we want the counter, or I guess, yeah, counter to go up by 1. We want to say if counter is equal to 1, then we're going to load the first animation, and else if counter equals 2, then we want to load the second animation. To load the animation, we need the humanoid, so it's just local humanoid equals player dot character find first child humanoid, and then we want to define the animator, so local animator is equal to humanoid find first child animator. So that's good. Now we want to create a animation track so we can play it. So it's just if counter equals 1, that's going to be the right hook. Local a track is animator colon load animation right hook, R hook, and then we want to play that animation colon play. And if the counter is 2, we want the local a track to be equal to animation L hook. There you go. And we want to play it. I made a mistake here. It's not animation, it's animator. Okay. Also, don't forget, whenever this is equal to 2, we want to set it back to 0 so that the next time we fire it, it's equal to 1. So just put counter equals 0. And okay, let's check and see if that works. And as you can see, it works perfectly. We have the right hook and the left hook. Now, as you can see, we can spam it, and I'll show you guys how to fix that so that it works, you know, in a way that makes sense. To fix it, we just go back here and we add a debounce. So in here, if the user is clicking the mouse button and if debounce is true, then we set debounce to false and we fire the event. And how do we know when debounce is going to be true again? We just do task.wait, whatever cooldown you want. I'm going to put, I don't know, 1 second to show you guys. db equals to true. And now let's see if it works. So now I can't spam it. So there you go. It's really that simple. You guys now have a combat animation, I guess, combat system inside your game. The damage, as I mentioned, won't be covered in this video. It's going to be covered in the next video, so just stay tuned for that. And okay, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask in the comment sections. Thank you.